I am Prisca Nwokorie, reaching out to you in a moment with Sister Prisca. The topic of our discussion today is Before Tomorrow Forgets. And Psalm 90, verse 12, reminds us that we need to ask God to help us to number our days so that we may gain wisdom of heart. And with this, I welcome all of you to this very episode. I don't know if you have ever thought of what you might be afraid of missing as the day goes by. Every one of us have an agenda, and in that agenda, we write things to do or important things we don't want to forget so easily. The same goes with our project for life and the things we want to achieve. And the event is not just ordinary sunset, out the sunset of everything about our whole life. And that is the reason I would want to share with you this very topic before tomorrow forgets. And we have to think about many things the day we think we still owe. And if this is your first time of joining, here is a moment with Sister Prisca where I bring to you personal reflections and thoughts. And equally, I invite anyone to please drop your suggestions, your comments, or what you think we need to improve in this very channel so that we will be able to produce quality content that will help each and every one of us to grow. As you join, I would want you to make use of the conversation to tell what you like most and what you think we need to improve. And before we begin, I would like to ask you one short question, very unusual. Do not listen to this reflection as though it were meant for somebody else. Think about speaking to your heart, a different person. Do not decide. I want us to reflect on our own life, on our follow up on the things that we are going to meditate on. Before tomorrow forgets, when you first heard about this topic, thing that came to your mind, how can tomorrow forget? Has no, that is quite true. And many other thoughts we may think about when we say, before tomorrow forgets. We have to remember that tomorrow has movements. It never remains where it is. It keeps traveling. And as it travels, it quietly carries today away from us without asking permission, without asking or making an announcement, without waiting until experienced one thing or the other in life, that sometimes we may wish that we have a second moment to review that particular episode. It could be a parting of a loved one we may have wished to see or to speak to one more time. And in anything we may think about in our own self, whatever it is that we had ever wished we had a second moment, These are part of the things that this topic is reminding you before tomorrow ends. What are the things you would want to complete? One day, your closest friend speak every evening. Years later, you realize months have passed without hearing their voices. Nobody planned for those changes. Little those familiar thoughts, those jokes, those usual moments begin to gain space, and little by little, we lose contact with them. Sometimes it could be a relative who we are always used to or fond of. We tell our stories, and little by little, distance will come to grow. And this brings a little change, little worry that makes us to think what has happened. Almost always believe they possess more time than they actually do. We postpone conversation, we postpone forgiveness, we postpone generosity, we postpone prayer, we postpone our joy. Many things we are supposed to have done now, we keep telling ourselves a better time will be coming. Sure, it could be even a marriage, it could be our vocation, our choice of career. In any of the things that come your way, that many times you keep telling yourself, maybe sometime later I will do it at my own convenient time. Or messages that may have even come your way and needed urgent attention. You will tell yourself when you are relaxed, something that may have needed our urgent attention has done, and we begin in our when work becomes so easier, we may think we have time, but all those things never come. Every opportunity we lose at a time is critical of how we use our own time. And time passes and it carries away with it every experience, every event, every joy. Sometimes it carries away sorrows. But in all those things, what would we leave as a memory of a good thought in the things we do? If tomorrow could speak, I sometimes think whether it will smile or ask us one simple question. Who promised that I belong to you? If tomorrow could speak, it could ask that same question to each and every one of us. Who promised you that I belong to you? That question sometimes is the thing we need to reflect about. We plan for tomorrow, yet tomorrow is never in our own hands. We plan tomorrow as though tomorrow had already signed an agreement to arrive. Yet every newspaper reminds us that life does not always unfold according to human schedule. The surprises this brings comes even in the headlight of the news we listen to every time. We keep about strange things that happen in our society. We who would have been part of this good comes our way. But instead of a positive way, at least for us to be part joy of that new change that will bring positivity in the lives of others, we keep telling ourselves, wait, tomorrow is coming, a better opportunity is coming. We keep forgetting that time waits for no one. Sometimes we may assume time has to wait for us, tomorrow has to wait. But remember, each time we celebrate our birthday, it is a reminder of telling us that yesterday is gone and it will never come back again. Leave us with memories we will keep remembering. And done in a very different way now become by changing on in this our changing world, and we can only remember the value of what we have when it is no longer with us. That is why we believe that the greatest form is not predicting the future. It is recognizing the significance of the present moment. So, dear friend, you are with me, and I will want to tell, what have you been postponing in your life because you quietly assume that you will have a better opportunity? Many people have remained unmarried because they are waiting for a particular person whom their own mind may have convinced them that they will marry. Either a person who is very affluent from a very rich home, or even a person they think belong to a particular class. We forget that we help one another to grow. That for us to succeed in life, we need to plan for it. For us to succeed in life, we need to work and prepare ourselves for it. Because life never prepares us for a menu that we have to follow. We have to work for it. It may give us little signs about things we need to do, but it means we have to do the best we can. Life tells us a story and we have to borrow. The true currency of life is not about how much we have in our own pocket. It is about how well we are able to live our life. So, dear friends, always remember time is very precious, and whatever we lose today may not be able to gain it. With this, I would want us to pause a little. Our next series in this topic, Before Tomorrow Forgets, is going to be on the true currency of life. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Invite your friends to join us. Drop your comments, like our channel, and please share with others so that they too will get notification on our next edition. I am Prisca to you in a moment with Sister Prisca. Always remember that life is so good. We can add more beauty to it when we learn to use God's own ways to plan for it. This is love, and that is the love of God. That is the love that is unconditional. That is the love God has introduced us to in the Ten Commandments. Jesus Christ himself summarized into love of God and love of neighbor. We need to love God above all things, and we need to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And with this, we will not be able to be afraid about tomorrow, about what tomorrow may bring to us. Everything about our life will be a joyous one when we learn to live with the values of the scripture. Don't forget to sign in. We will soon begin with the next topic, which is going to be more interesting. Don't forget the true currency of life ends before tomorrow forgets. Thank you so much for your time and see you in the next edition. Don't forget to invite others. God bless you.